Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, fragrance fan. Go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification. And I'm just going to keep on giving you guys these budget-friendly fragrance reviews. That $40-ish and $100 range, and most of these are way less than that. And a good number of these you can pick up at your local rack stores. The one I'm talking about today has kind of been a long time coming. I've had this one, but I wanted to give it several wearings, quite a few actually, just so I could really give you guys an accurate interpretation of what my experience of this fragrance was. And I'm talking about Together With You from Mirada. So it's pretty obvious what this is a clone of, right? Stronger With You by Armani, Imperial Armani, whatever. The atomizer on all of these things is just so good. The lid is extremely light and cheap, but clicks really good into place. So I already have a clone of this fragrance, of the one that this is trying to be a dupe of, and that is Contra From You from Kamara. So I can go over the similarities and the differences between these two fragrances. First of all, I'm going to say this is a beautiful fragrance. It smells fantastic. I got this one for $14.99 at my local TJ Maxx, which is where I'm pretty much scoring all of these fragrances from. And the similarity between these two is they are sweet, they are woody, they are spicy. They're not crazy spicy, but they are spicy. That clary sage gives it a nice bit of spiciness. The difference between the two is they pretty much have the same accords, but this one leans a little bit more on like the sugary, vanilla, creamy side of things, while as this one adds kind of something to it. To me, I got the dry down on both my hands, especially in the opening, not so much in the dry down, but especially in the opening, there's like a lemony freshness, almost like a lemon pledge kind of a thing going on in this. Right off the top, for at least the first 10 or 15 minutes, there's a pretty significant difference between the two of these. So much so to where if you owned both of them, it wouldn't even be redundant or too similar, even though they're going after the same fragrance, because they share so many other similarities, but that part of the opening is completely different. In the dry down, it is still there. This is a bit fresher than that one. That one is strictly, you get a lot of that woodiness from the chestnut, the creaminess and the vanilla, the sweetness from the sugar. There's that clary sage, and there's some other stuff. There's like birch or something, I feel like, in that. This one has all that going on, but it isn't as creamy. This is brighter, and like I said, fresher from some kind of a lemon type of a profile that I'm picking up in this. I don't know what the notes are on these things. It's hard to find anything on these things online, but to my nose, that's what I'm getting. I'm still getting the clary sage. I'm still getting not so much of the sugar, but more of the vanilla side of it. The sweetness from the vanilla, a little bit of the creaminess, not as much as the Kamara. And like I said, that touch of some kind of a citrusy, lemony kind of thing going on. But nonetheless, it's a great smelling fragrance. The longevity on this one is right at the 6-hour mark. It's not like all that impressive, especially for the kind of scent profile that it is, but can't complain for like $15 because it's pushing slightly past that average mark, which is good. This is a cool weather fragrance. Any age range could really enjoy this one. It might be a little bit, it could almost be a little bit playful for mature, and it could be almost a little bit mature for playful. It's kind of like that, but I think that pretty much any age range could enjoy this. This will work great in the evening time, cooler weather days, like I said, but it also worked fine during the day if it's cool enough outside. Overall rating, I will give this a 6.5. It's a good smelling fragrance, not blown away by it, but it is good smelling. When I first smelled it, I was like, yeah, that's what I want. I really want that. But overall, I prefer this one. I think this one's richer. I think it's creamier. It's smoother. I just like it a little bit better. And the performance is a bit longer. Regardless, if you see this one, it's worth picking up. It's a good smelling fragrance. But I just think that this one's kind of more like a gem. There's something about the way that they did it in this particular lineup these Contras, they really did a good job in my opinion. I've only got that one in Exquisite Latin Tradition, which is another little masterpiece Parfums de Marly clone. But we're talking about this one right here. Good smelling fragrance. And I have the other one, Together With You Always. And I compared that one with this one. And this one won a slim margin. This one won. Now, that being said, between those three, this one, and Together With You Always, this one is my least favorite of the three. It's not a bad thing because this is a great smelling fragrance. You go to the store and you see this thing, you'll see why I like the way that this one smells. I just think this one's a little bit creamy. It's just more my style. I like the creaminess. I like the vanilla thing because the scent profile they're going after is that kind of rich, sweet, scrumptious kind of smell. And this just has that added freshness, that lemon and stuff like that. Makes it a little bit more synthetic and stuff, but good smelling fragrance nonetheless. So like I said, cooler weather, daytime, nighttime, any age range, for the price, you can't beat these things, man. They're so good for the price. And yeah, I wear it a lot. I'm gonna keep on wearing it because I do enjoy the way that it smells. So that's my final thoughts on Milestones Together With You. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed, take care of yourself always, and until next time.